I went out tonight and not a single soul saw my outfit that was relevant, so I thought somebody on the internet could at least see it.
How do I get men to approach me? They ask.
How do we get men to approach us? I don't like approaching men. I want my man to approach me. I want you to see me in the crowd and think I'm the hottest fucking thing and come up to me and only me.
How to communicate that you are not a 50-50 saddy, that you are high maintenance to stay low maintenance. You go out on dates, you don't pay.
Women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break y'all heart. Yeah, you do.
I am so sick of hearing guys say girls only want assholes. They don't ever want to date the nice guy.
It is now your turn to approach men.
Kindly subscribe to the channel, as it is our sole form of support. Thank you.
My mom actually told me something the other day because Sophia and I constantly complain about how we're single and we are relationship girls.
We love it.
But my mom said you need to start treating dating like it's part of your job because it's just not going to knock on your door one day.
That's so interesting that she said that because I have just recently come to this realization that I need to be intentional with dating. Because I think I used to be like, I'm going to be single and love will happen when it happens. Now, I'm like, I want a boyfriend. Straight up.
You know, I agree, if you really want something, you gotta put in the energy. But here's the kicker, Mark. What exactly are these women putting in?
Right. They talk about looking for a man with pure intentions, but let's be real, Samuel. Are they really dating the man or dating the wallet?
Oh, you know it's all about building a future with their man, right? But the only future they're building is one where they don't have to lift a finger.
Exactly. They're always claiming they want a strong guy, someone they can grow with, but what are they bringing to the table besides that mindset? It's like they think showing up is enough.
I went out tonight and not a single soul saw my outfit that was relevant, so I thought somebody on the internet could at least see it, because I thought it was really cute. So I wore these platform boots with my favorite mid-rise shorts and this like silver metallic top with metallic matching necklace and my new black bomber jacket. Yeah, I mean, I would have talked to me in this outfit, but not a single man or woman approached me. So, I'm home. It's 2 a.m. I'm gonna watch Silver Linings Playbook and sit with my cat. Have a good night, everyone.
Translation: I went out tonight trying to get validation from men. And guess what? Not a single one noticed me. So now I'm seeking attention from random guys on the internet. The desperation is wild, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they can't function without it. You know, one thing guys have to get is women live off attention. It's their fuel.
Exactly. And when you stop giving them that fuel, oh man, it drives them crazy. They can't stand it. That's the real reason they hit up bars all the time. Let's be honest, if they didn't need that attention, they'd stay home, right?
But hey, staying home wouldn't get them the spotlight, now would it? I mean, have you seen this new women's only nightclub? It's like they built a place to get dressed up, snap some selfies, and wait. Who are they even trying to impress?
A photo from a recently opened women's only nightclub opened up, and take a look, buddy. Not one bottle in sight. Just a bunch of girls sitting around on their phone, all looking at each other to pay for everything. Cause you know who pays for the fucking bottles? Us. Doesn't make any sense, man. No respect out here. They don't appreciate what we do.
I need somebody to give me the fucking tutorial on how to be a woman that a man feels comfortable approaching. Like, I am trying to work so hard on my resting face. I don't know how to portray, like, single. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's too late for that. How to communicate that you are not a 50-50 saddy, that you are high maintenance to stay low maintenance without having to say a single word. You go out on dates, you don't pay. You go shopping with him, you don't pay. You let him make all the reservations and invitations to the dates. You let him invest in you. And the moment he does something you don't like, you pull away. And when he asks, what is wrong? That is when you tell him your expectations. And at that point, you won't have to. He will know. You never have to communicate your standards with using your mouth. You communicate your standards with action. You want him to take initiative and see you more often? Stop texting him. Don't accept calls. And there will be a point where he will ask. And you always tell him, I prefer seeing you and meeting you in person. Think about it like this. You become your standard, you show up for your standard by putting it into practice. So when someone tries to lower your standards, you're gone. You're disconnected. They don't exist. And that will only leave them to one option: leveling up. That is how you attract men that are meant for you. You don't stick around for the what ifs, because you have worked so hard for the life that you have to let someone take up space in your life. Never let them live rent-free, because rent has never been free.
Man, this is straight up trash. A single woman giving advice on how to sabotage relationships? I mean, come on.
Exactly. She's out here teaching women how to kill their relationships, and the worst part, some are actually listening. Fellas, if she's never returning the favor, never reciprocating the effort, cut her off. She's only there to use you.
Right. And what's the benefit of sticking around with a selfish woman like that? What's she bringing to the table besides stress and drama? It's not helping you grow, it's just keeping you stuck in the same place you were yesterday, with her dragging you down.
And then she says, oh, the moment he does something I don't like, I just pull away, really. This is a woman who's all about me. These types of women can only see themselves, it's like they think the world revolves around them.
Ridiculous, man. They want everything to go exactly how they want it. But here's the truth: if she's that self-centered, she's not worth your time.
I said that there are so many girls who are hot and successful, but they're still single. I read every dating book under the sun. This is what they said. The first reason they're single is because of something called hypergamy. That means we tend to want to date up, which means women tend to want to date a guy who's got more money and social status than her. This doesn't make women shallow, this is just evolutionary. So as you can imagine, if a woman is already making 6 figures and super attractive, the chances of her finding a man who's even more career successful and makes more money and has more social status and meets her high standards is going to be extremely slim. The second reason is because most women who are super career driven lead with their masculine energy, because it's what's got them career success. Whereas what attracts high value men isn't career success in a woman, it's a woman who's in her feminine.
You guys like it when guys approach you on the street?
Depends on the guy. Depends on if they have confidence or not. His approach, body language. Yeah, you gotta do it in like a friendly way. It can't be like aggressive, you know? Tone, good walk, eye contact.
What's a good tone? Is it like a slow tone? Is it like a...
Not too fast, not too slow, you know.
Okay.
You did a good job on how you approached us.
Okay.
You've got a nice voice, you know. You approached us very friendly, you know. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Are there any tips you'd give guys to do it more effectively?
Well, I mean, Jay-Z is with Beyonce, so shoot your shot. I was gonna say just own it. Just own it and go for it. Yeah, don't be afraid of rejection. Just go for it.
Okay, right on. We created a community in which we help guys develop those skills, become calibrated, become respectful. Is that something you guys would recommend for guys in Toronto?
Definitely. Definitely more guys need that.
You know what it comes down to, Mark? If she finds you attractive, you're a gentleman. But if she doesn't, oh buddy, you're a creep.
Facts. And let's not forget, if she's really not into you, she's dialing 911 like you're a criminal or something. All because you said, hey, how's it going?
I am so sick of hearing guys say girls only want assholes. They don't ever want to date the nice guy. This is the biggest misconception in dating. You have to realize these girls have had trauma. They have been with a guy that has verbally or physically abused them. Their relationship has been like a roller coaster, ups and downs, and so they get used to the toxicity. So when a nice guy comes along, they get bored. They're not used to this. They don't want this kind of relationship, a healthy relationship. They want the toxicity because that's all they know. So if you hear a girl say, oh, I don't want to be with the nice guy, I like the asshole, or blah, 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 think to yourself, well, this is probably not a girl you want to be in a relationship with because she has a lot of trauma. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a difference between being a simp and a nice guy. But if you are genuinely a nice person and some girl is like, oh, I don't want to be with him because of that, her loss, not a high value girl, move on.
Ah, here we go again, Mark. A bunch of excuses. So let me get this straight. Because she picked all the wrong guys and now has trauma, the nice guy gets zero chance, huh?
Yep, that's the story. She's too broken for the nice guy now. And you know what? I'd say that's a blessing in disguise. The nice guy doesn't need to clean up after her bad decisions.
Exactly. Why should he play therapist for her mess? He didn't cause the trauma, but somehow he's supposed to fix it. Nah, man.
And what's he gonna get for his efforts? Used and tossed aside. Let's be real, being nice these days just gets your front row seat to getting taken advantage of. Your kindness becomes their doormat.
Nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys.
Why?
So, I don't know.
You like when they just reel back and like slap you in the face?
I love being smacked in the face.
What don't you like about nice guys?
It's not that I don't like them. It's that
you don't like them.
Any girl that's answering that she likes bad boys, but like can't give you a valid reason for it, we just have problems.
You're just mentally ill.
That's it, yeah.
I'm going to hell.
Come together, that's it.
You're Jewish too?
Mark this comment explain everything. She is not 30 yet.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my job, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will.
Stop! Main challenge of dating Australian women nowadays.
Definitely women are hyper masculine, you know, they're very independent, they're in control, they want to control everything. And I think what we kind of miss with men is that it takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to actually go up to a woman and ask her to go on a date, you know? And there's that fear of rejection, and no one wants to get rejected, but these guys are out there, they're taking a hit, and they're coming up to these women that aren't feminine, they're not playful, they're defensive, they're aggressive, and then the women are complaining about, you know, well, why don't men approach me? And it's like, well, that's why.
Okay, this tip is going to change your life. If you want to be more approachable, you have to be softer in your feminine energy. Feminine energy is receptive, it's open, and it's being energy. Feel the softening within your body when you're walking down the street, when you enter a room. Smile and exhale.
Ways to getting men to approach you in person, even if you're shy and introverted. Okay, step one, it sounds obvious, but you actually have to leave the house. So go to a popular coffee shop, take your laptop, and sit there for a couple hours. Step two, look approachable. And I know you're like, how do I do that? Ditch the headphones and smile, it's that easy. And step three, put on an outfit you feel confident in, or do your hair and makeup. That way when someone approaches you, you feel comfortable in your own skin. Follow for more and good luck.
So I saw a panel of women essentially trying to make the argument that they're all beautiful, they're all well accomplished, intelligent, successful women, and they're having such a hard time finding men. And they don't understand why. Well, let me clear it up. Men who are in your exact shoes have plenty of women to select from because they're not trying to find their equal. They're trying to find someone who's gonna be a good complement to what they've already got going on. You, standing in their shoes of being successful, high income, all these other things, are looking for an equal, which means your choices are going to be a lot slimmer. Not to mention, those men who you seek, you're not looking for any old man, you're looking for a specific man. And what are the odds that that specific man is sitting around waiting for you? Women don't understand this, and I don't understand why, so I'm going to spell it out. You're going to be alone, and you're going to be very unhappy, even with all of your money and all of your success and all of your accolades, because you're not understanding that if you want to be the one who goes out and gets all the stuff that you need in order to thrive in this economy, you're going to end up with a partner who's going to complement you. You're not going to end up with an equal. That's just the facts. And that's something that men understand very well. Why is it so hard for women?
Man, they fought so hard to get where they are today. They wanted equality, right? They got it. And now, they're still not satisfied.
Yeah, they climbed that mountain, planted their flag, and what do they have? A big old cup of loneliness. But here's the kicker, there are plenty of men out there. They're just ignoring them.
Exactly. These successful women aren't looking in the right places. They're so busy chasing perfection or whatever they think they deserve. And meanwhile, there's a whole world of men who would happily treat them right. But they don't see that.
Let's see what people are saying about this. Some women believe they know what we want better than us. They are ignoring what we are saying, and we are ignoring them.
Another one. I went on a date with a woman who has a fantastic job, and when she found out she made $10K more than me yearly, she looked at me like I was a peasant.
Divorce is a $15 billion per year industry. Men foot that bill.
Last one. A successful woman will want a successful man, but that man has a lot of options, would rather have a young, beautiful cashier.
You know what? Y'all women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break your heart. Yeah, you do. You keep on talking to the same type of dudes. Yes, you do. Be quiet. You do. You don't want the good guys, the simps. The guys that stay in the house and won't cheat on you. You don't want him. He's too boring. Right? He's too lame. He's not attractive. Girl, you better enjoy that peace that comes with that man. That man offers peace that you ain't never had in your entire life. You hear me? You better get with that man because of what he can do for your soul. You better get with that man for what he can do for your soul. Not for what he can do. Oh, he look good out here. Oh, he fine. Oh, baby, that don't mean anything. The older you get, you want peace and stability and love. That's it. That's all you should ever want from a man. Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you, okay?
I agree. You know, they've probably met a ton of good men throughout their lives. But nope. Those guys didn't meet their delusional standards.
Exactly. So what do? They toss those good guys aside like yesterday's trash. Now, as they get older, they suddenly want those same good men back. It's like they're playing musical chairs, but the music stopped and they're left standing alone.
Right? It's a never-ending cycle of bad choices. They think they're playing the field, but really they're just setting themselves up for loneliness. It's like, congratulations, you played yourself.
Okay, how do we get men to approach us? I don't like approaching men. I want my man to approach me. I want you to see me in the crowd and think I'm the hottest fucking thing and come up to me and only me. And I know we are all there. But a lot of times when I used to go out to the bars and I would see a guy talk to me and I would reject him, I would see him talk to other girls. It's like, I felt like he was just like room shopping. He was just going to every girl, talking to them like in a confident but also not confident way. And I already read that. That's why I didn't continue the conversation. But all these girls like didn't read that, but I did. And I feel like it's because like if a guy can go up to every girl and like talks to the whole room, it's like, ew, we don't want that guy. That's why I just avoided the bar altogether. Because I feel like if he meets you outside the bar, it's more authentic and it just feels more real, especially because you're not drinking. You're harder to replace. So say that you're out and you're not at the bar and you want him to approach you. Make yourself available to be approached. Because literally, if my head is down, like, are you gonna like tap on my shoulder and be like, hey, can I talk to you? Like that happens in the movies. It's not gonna happen in real life. I don't care how stunning you are. Like, it's rarely gonna happen. So make yourself available to be approached. Look around and get that accidental eye contact going. Or if you're waiting for something, you can like give him a compliment. If you give him a compliment, I would be surprised if he didn't give you his number, ask for your number. Like, I would literally be like dead shocked. Also, if your head is down and like you're not looking like you're like looking around, you don't know, like maybe he thinks that you're not single. You know what I mean? Like, you have to kind of act like you're single. Like, you can smile around and like just look at people. Just try not to have your phone out when you're in public. And to be honest, it's just in a confident way. It's a better look. Your head's in the phone, it's like you just don't look as confident. Confidence is such a key factor when you're dating.
If these videos don't prove that men are the prize, then I don't know what will. We've got women out here literally training other women on how to get male attention. It's wild.
Right? It's like a new reality show, How to Snag a Guy 101. Meanwhile, you've got men taking classes on how to approach women. Like, what's that all about?
Oh, I can already hear the excuses, but some men are taking classes. Yeah, buddy, he's doing that because if he doesn't, he'll never get approached in his life. Talk about a hard reality check.